All right, today we're going to take a look at a cleaver named Crag, and it is manufactured by the CJRB cutlery, and all it says on the box is Crag liner lock green, and it's new. Nothing on the ends. There's not much information on the box itself. Came in a little plastic bag, and it had some desiccant with it. Now it came with the desiccant outside the plastic bag. I put this desiccant inside the plastic bag. Let's see if we can get it open. Okay, so here is the Crag, and this is a Chinese made knife. And this is my favorite type of knife. It's a flipper. It does not have any traction notches on the flipper. Matter of fact, it's got no traction notches anywhere on this thing. Does have a nice lanyard hole down there. It's got a two-way pocket clip. It's a nice clip. It's pretty easy to move, but the only drawback on this clip design is it doesn't have a cutout for the clip to go into the scale. So when that loosens up, the whole thing's going to loosen up. Does have that flow through design. And the centering, the blade centering. Blade centering is a little bit off, but not very much. It's not really too bad. And it is a flipper, and it's on ball bearings. And there is your Wharncliffe or Cleaver design. And you can see it's got that nice orange pivot point collar on both sides. Makes it stand out just a little bit. So the blade on this Wharncliffe or this cleaver named Crag is right at about 3.4 inches, and the overall length is right at 8 inches, maybe a little over. Let's take a look at the blade markings. That's the CJRB. And on the other side, serial number is J1904. But that is not a consecutive serial number, like there is no J1905 or 1903. That is just the serial number of the run, I guess. And the steel is AR RPMG, which is a powder steel. And it's got G10. These G10 scales are pretty nice. It's got a little bit of traction, but I really like that design on that G10. And I believe this comes in several different colors. Like I said, it's got no traction notches on it anywhere. And it does have a liner lock. And the liners on this are not cut out, so they are solid liners. And the weight of this is just a little over 5 ounces. It's not a bad weight. Let's do a cut test on this Crag cleaver, and that is just some computer paper. That is really, really sharp. That's right out of the box, razor sharp. Let's do a little bit more on the cutting test. And I'm going to use a Hostess Cupcakes cardboard box. I'm really happy with the way this came sharpened from the factory somewhere in China. Who knows where. And let's do one more test, and we're going to do a drop test with the pine board. You can see it's been used, and I'm not going to drop it into that knot because nothing sticks in a pine board knot. And I'm going to do this from about 18 inches. It's kind of heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if it fell over. Yeah, it's kind of heavy for a drop test. I have to drop it from, that was about 2 feet, so it passed the drop test on the second try. So you know it's got a nice point. 5 ounces of Crag Warncliffe Cleaver blade. I like it. I've always wanted, I don't know if I have any Cleaver blades at all. I might have one other, but that definitely deserves a little cowbell. Knuckle bump.